just play the damn thing.
So in the last week or so, I posted this video about speaker cabinets. Now before we go any further in this video, you need to go click on this link up here in the card and go watch this video. It's only a 5-minute video or so. It won't take long at all, I promise. Once you watch that video, then come back to this one and you will have a much better understanding of the concept. Okay, welcome back. Now that you have all of the pertinent information at hand, if you did happen to take a moment and read through the comments on that video, the vast majority of you voted for cabinet number 1. The vast majority of you. Number 2 was popular. I didn't tally them all up, but number 2 was also popular. Number 4 and 5 were, were kind of running in there. Number 3 seemed to be at the bottom. But without a doubt, number 1 was absolutely the most popular. A lot of you thought that there was different mic, this was actually an experimentation of different mic placements. That's not true at all. It was the same microphone used on all of them, with the exception of one, and I'll get to that here in a bit. It was the same microphone used on all of them with the exact same placement, period, end. So no funny business with moving microphones around or anything like that. Matter of fact, these were all virtual cabs that you can't move the microphone around in anyway. One or two of you also thought that I was, that I may have been monkeying around with EQ settings on different ones, and these might have all been the same cabinet. Also, not true. Finally, this dude here even commented that he was positive the cab number 4 had vintage 30s in it because he knows that sound a mile away. Well, sorry dude, your dick's about to feel a little bit smaller than it did before you started watching this video, because I can confirm that you in fact do not know the sound of vintage 30s a mile away. So without further ado, let's hear all the sound samples once again, and I will reveal what all of the cabs and speakers actually were. So there you go. Now you can discuss amongst yourselves how many of them you may have been correct or incorrect about. All 4 of those, by the way, did all use the same microphone. It was a virtual microphone of the IR, a virtual microphone of the Sennheiser MD421. Now, before we get to number 1, I still haven't revealed exactly which amp that I was playing through either. Also, for the record, this is the exact same recording that you're hearing. This is not me recording the same riff 5 different times. This is me recording the same riff once and then taking that recording, copying, and pasting into different cabs within the DAW. The amp, of course, was none other than my trusty Peavey 6505 Plus 112 combo. And that's where this thing gets interesting, because the most popular cab sound that you guys chose for that amplifier is the one that came in it. That's right. Speaker cab number 1 is also a Sennheiser microphone, an actual live Sennheiser microphone, mic'd up to none other than the dreaded Peavey Sheffield. That's right, the same Peavey Sheffield that the internet suddenly here in over the last year or so has decided is a total dog shit speaker and wants nothing to do with it. It was likely the Glenn Fricker video on speakers that triggered this whole, this whole Peavey Sheffield hate trend that is now going on these days. And listen, if you legitimately don't like the Sheffields, that's fine. I've said that before. But the point that I'm trying to prove here is that guitar players, metal players in particular, all seem to be a bunch of bandwagon jumping, brainless sheeple. Somebody that we respect says that they like something or they don't like something, and especially if they don't like something, all of a sudden now we hate it and we hate it forever and it's total garbage and never should have ever been produced. Well, based on your results here, based on your feedback from what you heard in my video, the Peavey Sheffield is actually the best sounding speaker, and that includes all of these other examples that include legendary cabs and speakers like Marshalls and Oranges and all kinds of stuff that also include legendary speakers like Celestion Vintage 30s and Celestion Greenbacks, among others. It was the Peavey Sheffield. The Peavey Sheffield 1290, which is the latest version, the import version, the real shitty one that everybody really hates, that beat them all out. Mic'd up with, yet again, another Sennheiser. That was my Sennheiser E906 microphone on that cabinet, which is pretty similar to an MD421. So there is my theory. Do with it what you wish. Share this video with your friends, see what they think. See if you get the same results from them. Make sure to show them the other video first, and then show them this video, and see what they tell you. Just see what their reaction is. I guarantee you, you're going to find a lot of people that liked cab number 1 better than all the others. Okay, now down in the comments section, it is now time for people who are pissed off that they actually thought cab 1 sounded best and turned out it was a speaker that they hated because the Peavey Sheffield sucks. They should have named that speaker the Shitfield. Yeah, all you people can now leave comments down in the comments section. I knew the Peavey Sheffield, that sounded like shit. Yeah, sure you did. Whatever. Adios.